Good morning. Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to SKTV. Welcome to SKTV Live. Welcome today to today's edition. Today is the last Sunday in June, in the month of June, the great month of June, not just June, but a great month of June. As you join us, let's share the show. We'll be making contact here with our team from Liberia. The rest of the guys will be joining us here soon. Mong, Seku. We're even anticipating Chairman Musa Hassan Biladi. We are anticipating him to join us in the show on the show for today. But let's share the show, folks, as you join us. Happy Sunday. Today is a good day, the last Sunday in the month. But also interestingly, today also having to be Father Day seem to be celebrated in Liberia and other parts of the world. Let's share the show. Let's share the show. Let's share the show. Tell where you watching us from, please. Leave all that other one. Tell where you watching us from. Today we got a lot of things to talk about. A lot. Let's share the show, folks. Give me 1 second here. Let's share the show. I will connect with our team here. Yeah, let's share the show. Let's see. Lodon. My man, why you in blue? Why you with a blue revolution? You in blue today?
Man, ready again. What's up? Yeah, man.
Moses Nimpa is watching us from Bristol, Pennsylvania. You know, Bristol is one of the places I passed through when I was on a train from New Jersey.
Okay. Oh wow, the chairman, yeah, chairman.
Yeah, we
Chairman
sent
to the Father Day.
Send a link to the chairman, and we're expecting to at some point in the conversation. So,
Correct.
Chairman, happy Father Day to you, and happy Father Day to all the fathers out there. We'll settle in when the chairman, leaves from his space. Hopefully, if he has the time today, he can join us. But the conversation will be very, 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 very hot today. We have different conversations to talk about, all things under consideration today. We're not leaving no prisoner behind. Yeah, like for example, other news, my Jabatera know a job. He's supposed to be urban assistant minister. You say urban. We're getting to all the conversation. He's passing around, inciting people against Yege Koluba. We discussed that. He went to bombing. He's passing around. So I don't know if he knows the job, but from the inside scoop, what we have been getting is more than that. The chairman.
The chairman trusts you. Chairman's gonna follow you. Don't pay the bill to come put us into.
For example, we also got an update on our new bosses. We'll play the video. The video is about 10 minutes long. We'll play the video for you to listen. I hope the chairman will listen to it before he can prepare to come on the show. This is serious. With the Majabate issue is a serious national security problem. It is a serious problem. It should not be overlooked. Let me tell you something. Any question we ask on SKTV, we know the answer. Yeah. So as we're getting ready for the show today, you all share the show.
Yeah, man, that's the best thing to do right on your chair because the chairman coming.
June 30th, man, nobody said the chairman coming. The chairman, man, the chairman president party. The chairman will come, but we set the stage for the chairman. The chairman knows we can set the stage when he come. When he can, just for like, it's like, chairman, on here today. You already know.
You please share the show. You please share the show, people. Share the show. Today is Sunday.
People also on the radio today, Sunday the 6th. Today, Sunday the 30th. The timestamp here is 11:16 a.m. in Phoenix, Arizona. The weather is nice. This afternoon, last night I was Seku. My man, we ate meat. We drank ataye. We ate dege. The other one called dege. Look. My man, look, it was
I can't understand how can on that side people say sometimes to get some of the animals killed is a process.
No, because that the dog eat or then who let it eat dog?
Oh, the guy who passed.
The dog eat or who let it eat dog? You don't eat dog in the country. The one
yeah.
eating dog. You don't pass around be chasing for dog in the country. When you catch you go
dog and cat.
I think I heard something about cat. Cow meat not how to get here. Fish not how to get here. Look, goat meat not how to get here. Sheep not how to get. So let me leave that story. Anything you want in the country, plenty. Forget about that story. The people that who saying that I can find no meat and a dog meat they're looking for. I say, a dog meat they're looking for. Let me say, what things will be afraid to talk. Who can be afraid to talk? Who can say the truth? And we don't want to tell the truth. The one who can be afraid to talk, they don't want that in business. By the way, Milcom, really quick, as always, the Liberian women are the most beautiful women on earth. But most importantly, the Liberian people are the most important people on earth. That's why we discuss the Liberian people on a daily basis, weekly. We're here Monday to Sunday. We can't get tired. We told Joseph Boaka and his government that we are here to stay. We're not going. We can't get tired. The thing where you can leave. The one where you can say, let's just forget it. Let's just do it. We the one can leave it. We the one can forget it. We the one can leave it with God for God to solve it. We the one can this. Everything else we follow the other boss. In fact, we are following the yellow machine. We'll get your development on the yellow machine today. What thing happening? We challenge the government in the next few days to tell the Liberian people exactly what's going on in that yellow machine. If they don't, SKTV will tell the Liberian people. Oh, that's why we're here for that. That's why we're here. Joseph Boaka can be bounced. That's you're so high from who? What thing y'all can go how we can know about? What thing y'all can talk? We told you before. Even y'all go in help. We'll go there and get the information. Then we leave you in hell with the devil. We'll come back in heaven. We here. We inside. We're not getting tired.
God.
We are not getting tired. In fact, let me give you the good news. From the signal I'm getting from Sebu Kane, he is coming back forcefully, bigly. So if you think say you're praying for him to not come back, or for him to just discover whatever you're wasting your time at here. You're wasting your time. You're fighting a defeating battle. If your team will get tired, if your team will shut up, if your team will not continue to talk and expose you, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. I don't want to say you're wasting your we inside. We not get tired. You say you're criminal. We ourselves we get to expose your criminalities. We expose, and we don't want to call the president criminal now. We're not afraid to call president criminal. We're not afraid to call lawmaker criminal. We don't want to do it on the show. Like your funny diplomacy where you can be on. And you don't say when they call president and criminal or they call them liar or crooks, that means they insult the president. You will listen to Ghana journalists then referring to your president. Maybe that other journalist cursing your president too. They're not serious manner in our country. Once you're on serious people packed together, how do you vote somebody in? Then you make excuses for them. How do you vote somebody in to come and defend them for the wrong? How? What sense does that make? You stood in a ring. You stood in the sun. You spend your money. You raise your life to transfer yourself. You get to the voting pool, you vote them in. And you turn around and say you must defend the one, you must protect the one. Your mind, your power born you for you to be defending and protecting. You're not serious. Saying you defending and protecting, we ourselves we attacking. I hate that we inside. And I said that says here will be exposing your butts to the American to the world. We'll be telling the world about you. How you're criminal and you're elected or criminal old man who doesn't know what's going on in the country. Let me say, I'm not afraid. I'm not retracting anything. I'm not taking back anything. I stand by everything I say here, and I mean it to the core. You passing around with funny criminal there. You're move from one young criminal, you're going to bring another, you're going to bring old criminal. Yes, you're not serious. You're not serious. And you'll say, oh, the men too emotional, and the men is doing
emotional. Steve, that moved. Today it followed the Steve that moved. Somebody talking to the followers. Only people talking to so they are all fathers. Fathers Day.
Joseph Bola. That story. We got criminal on our hand. The president and his entourage are a bunch of criminals, including Mandela Cooper. They are all criminals. They deceive the Liberian people. We inside.
Yes, so please share the show for those of you. Yeah.
We're not judging my friend. We expose them. We'll bring them straight in.
With conservative mood.
Yeah, my man, you're backward in the country, man. You think you have a backward business? Leave that, bro. What important is it for the Father Day to go cram a bunch of criminals there and say the Father Day, yeah, again, because they stole money and give it to the pastor in the church? Leave that story, man.
That moved. Yeah, man.
You see, you got a bunch of roses on you. You have to say you looking. You have to say you.
Oh, but that.
But look at the flower way you get on you.
Look.
What would I do? Okay. What you want to say about the Father Day? What you want to say?
So to our people, Steve, still got to put you into what can call, I don't know, Glikata, right? That's it. So then I will start. For your man, worry. The show will be interesting to everything will be okay. Oh man, man, worry.
They should have start. It'll be out.
Yeah. So, my brother, thank you. Today is Father's Day, and there are a lot of churches and people celebrating the Father's Day on today. Mind you, today is the last Sunday in the month of June, and the last day also in the month of June. So there are a lot of activities ongoing in Liberia, meetings from meetings to meetings. Someone was asking me as to what am I don't know why I have so many flowers on me like.
It's you looking funny in the time. Yeah, you looking funny in the time.
Yeah, but now, welcome back to boy.
But you looking at funny now.
Look, that because of you sometimes when I'm too busy, the show I say, hey, let me just go leave my stress out of Liberia. I just can't because my brother Steve going to make sure that indeed I'm stress free. But my brother, you just say everything, but that's the fact. So let's just start small before we go as to what you were saying. So today is Father's Day, and I want us to a little bit maybe chip in with about 5 minutes or maybe 10 minutes and look at some of the fathers. Because mind you, today they control backwardness. I can squarely place it on the head of the fathers. Because most of the things that you're talking about heavily fathers are the ones that heavily do most of the things, control the economy, do all of the kind of bad things that you're talking about. Sometimes they do some good things. So again, yes, so let me just chip in quickly with our Father's Day. Today is Sunday, and like I said, it's Father's Day, and so many things happening, meeting to meeting. But again, on the weekends, some of politics a little bit go down. But there's the news that catch my attention quickly because there are so many things happening, reaching from Monday up to Sunday on today, which of course we've already been talking from yesterday up to date. The yellow machine, Wahala, the buses news that you're coming up and so on. But again, with the Methodist Bishop Chase in Ganta over stands on same-sex marriage yesterday. That was the news that we got yesterday from Nimba County that the Methodist bishop was chased in Ganta over his stance on same-sex marriage. Mind you, the United Methodist Church members are split into should I say two other stay on the bishop side, but up to date, they are still waiting to hear word from the bishop as to where the bishops stand when it comes to same-sex marriage, which coming to the United Methodist Church. So others are also saying that the bishop should tell them where he stands. So, my brother, yes, as we go along, these are some of the happening back home, apart from the CDC Mediterranean rally that is still ongoing here in Liberia. So again, Father's Day celebration, like you can see on me today, in our church, the Dupero Baptist Church, we decide to celebrate all of the fathers because we don't want to choose any specific person to be father. So we decide,
you're listening to all now.
Yes, indeed, we listen to you now. Or in fact, we listen to you.
The bishop will live long. The next thing the bishop will put his head together and ask the other bishop what Joseph Boy and go to church to rescind that deaconship for him. That's what they need to do. All the Baptist bishops need to put together to do that. Then we know the bishop.
Yes.
And the bishop put himself on record on that, speaking against us in the community, that your church will be the very first church I will visit when I can't visit the country. The Dupero Baptist Church. I will visit that church. I will be in that church and I will visit that church. In fact, I will go to the bishop and hang out with the bishop. That means the bishop.
That will put me into trouble.
The bishop take a stand to speak against us in the society in Liberia and be on record. I will visit the bishop church, the Dupero Baptist Church. In fact, after church, that Sunday, I will go spend time with the bishop I will go to the bishop hall. In fact, the bishop will be one of my bishops I will reference in Liberia as a serious-minded man of God. Until then, I don't take them seriously. Oh, yes, I don't. All of them, I don't.
So the Father's Day quickly, so let's just chip in. I don't know what's your own take on the Father's Day. Maybe what do you make of the day today?
Father's Day, Father's Day, we are not respected. I asked you the question yesterday. Who last name can be on you? Isn't that your part?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. The most important thing that ever happened to humanity is for men to be created. You know, sometimes women, no disrespect to women, but they can misconstrue and miss the information around the place. It's for men to be created. Let me tell you today, wherever there is no man, you find nothing going on. I'm telling the truth. You know, sometimes we'll say this, we'll try to be gender this, gender that, gender this. Our importance and our role. In fact, we are the inner human being according to the Bible that God gave instruction. God gave no woman instruction. No, there is no instruction in Bible for woman. There is no instruction in Bible for woman. In fact, women were made out of us. Oh, you're not reading Genesis, eh? You're not reading Bible, eh? Women were made out of us. So that thing what they're passing around, they can't honor men. You ready? Sometimes I see someone talking loosely, and all men are useless. Labran men are useless. Labran men are this. Labran men are that. When you say all Labran men are useless, I mean you curse your power who born you, unless your father not Labran men. You hear it today? You curse your sons. You curse your cousins who are men. Yes, someone be talking. So I'm saying it over again, and I will say it more than once. Men need to be respected around the world. I mean, there is not two of us. What are you talking? We the one can make woman pregnant. You are the woman. You know, sometimes I hear women talk about, oh, you know, what men can do, woman can do it. What men can do, woman can do it. You able to pregnant yourself?
So, Steve, our Bible verse for today quickly, since we stay with him a little bit, we'll be looking at the book of Proverbs 25:24 or 25,
men are 24. More important than women. Men are very important. Let me say it to you. So when our father, I say that when our Father Day program come, we need to be highly respected.
Seriously, and that's the thing, because
highly respected. In fact, even in our Father Day, someone took our Father Day and they put it on the head. They got the audacity to ask you for gift. You see that kind of brave man? But on the other side too, we the men we honor my Father Day because we honor coming out there in our society, especially in Liberia, in the churches there. Those politicians who stole money, if they can put be offering in that one on Father Day, yeah, they may not come to church from January to June. The end of June, you go pay Father Day because you gave a be offering. What kind of foolishness is this? So that the partner will get to. So we honor our own selves. We the men. We honor our own selves. And I will say there are more foolish men than women on earth. I'm going to be honest with that. There are more foolish men than women on earth. More irresponsible men. So at the end of the day, that I make someone that women can respect us. To be very honest. More irresponsible men. The thing about you, how you will be living with your family or you get your children or whatever, you take your money to go play gamble or you take your money to go buy Gucci shoe, Gucci share. No priority. The money was
go buy liquor.
You know, buy liquor. Who they passing around you, John? You're not ready yet. You are not ready yet. You are not ready. You get children that you're supposed to feed. You take the money. You go buy liquor. You want prove something to somebody. You want prove things to people that you passing but talking about you people. You people. You can't take care of your responsibility. Who say be? You're not people. You're a waste product. So I will speak to the Father then today. So most of our fathers, they are irresponsible. They are criminals. Most of our fathers have disgraced men. I'm saying here today. The men who that we got as men, it is honor, man, and disgrace. For example, who president that woman or that man?
Man.
The disgraceful thing he's doing. In fact, we come and play a video here. See the disgraceful thing he's doing.
Even 95% of the government officials, maybe not just 80% of the government officials are all men. So yeah. So
that B show, because the chairman will be joining us. They show that B show. We make sure we hold the chairman accountable on here. We see, look, in other news, we see Matt Jabate passing around. Matt Jabate, let me tell you something. This is the problem I have with us as Liberians. When you are given a piece of job There is something we call job description. Even when you go and apply for work, let me say this to all of us. Look at the job description. The thing where it says inside there, that what you're supposed to do. Unless it says otherwise, other assignment will be given to you. Unless my job and other people won't tell us that as urban minister, they say he might be going there. I'm saying, in fact, I'm saying he might not be going to villages in the rural area to go collect chicken and cow then. That one illegal, but I think what he let to do. But I'm saying if he seriously wants to be serious, and if Joseph Boakai wants to be taken seriously, then you need to sell my job that either fire him or tell him to go sit down somewhere you're doing too much. This is what happens when you take novices talking for somebody politically on Facebook or in the media. Does not mean that you are professional or you understand professionalism. No, that's not what it means. You take a bunch of inexperienced people and get them a job. They're just passing around doing their own thing, no head, no tail. It just made the whole country look stupid. This is where we are. That much of this will be passing around, inciting people in the rural area to threaten people. And the president seeing it, the president heard about it, he's saying nothing, he's doing nothing. Any serious man of government match about it will be fired because he doesn't know a role, he doesn't know a job. Like be passing around looking for cow meat, that one no problem. I think what you do for. You're not serious. Somebody give you a piece of job, you not read your job description. Unless the president wants to say to the Liberian point of the word that he sanctioned what Majabate is doing and he knows what Majabate is doing, because Majabate was in bombing. Let me say this: we're joking with these kind of things, but these are the things that create problems in the country. You know, when a human rights report came up, one of the things that messed with President George Weah was a human rights violation. And let me say this to Majabate: you must send a video to him. When we want Jefferson Kochi to start bouncing around and start misbehaving, he never listened. You remember when every time people say they want protest, it was Jefferson Kochi then who would say, we'll meet them with flesh and blood, we'll meet in the other place, we'll have press conference, we'll do that one, he will do that one. You remember that? Let me say to Majabate, I know you are overly zealous and you're anxious, but go rest your body. Go rest your body, go find somewhere to sit down. This particular thing is bigger than you. Collect your cow meat and your chicken and your fish then and go eat it and shut up. This is bigger than you. Stay away from certain things. Stay away from certain things. We're saying that here because we used to tell Jefferson Kochi the same thing. They say, we hate Jefferson Kochi, we not let Jefferson Kochi. Go sit in your car and be talking foolishness, man, Jabate. That one, nobody can hold you for it. Be very careful the road that you're on. We're telling you that Sekou picking. Sekou said it on the show that he picking. Sekou and Majabate then go way back. Now we're getting you open, clear call to let you know what's up. Slow down, rest your body. He made Joseph Boakai there. Let him send somebody else to go be making that noise. Rest your body. Lead the thing here. It be for you. If you're not listening, and your business is on you. Go ask Jefferson Kochi. Go ask him. By the way, Lawrence, welcome to the show. We're about to play the president. We got update on the bosses or what new bosses that were brought in the country. But welcome to the show first. Update us on what's going on outside of the country. Then we'll get into the comment. Today we just set in the state to be kind of share the show. Just share the show.
Thank you, Steve. Yeah. Thank you for having me. Good evening to you, Mabel. Hi, everything, my man. Yeah, Steve, weekend here, we just came from the service and we been resting ourselves to get prepared for the show. Weekend, nothing much in the county. Everybody going about doing our normal activities. So we hope and pray tomorrow we'll get something new on the show from this part of the county. Mabel,
yes,
enjoying the Father Day.
Mabel, update us on what's going on too now because we won't hear from you too. What's going on?
All right, so like I was saying before, you maybe talk about Father's Day again. The same thing, nothing strange, nothing new from now on, except what happened yesterday in Nima, Ganta City, where the Methodist bishop was chased in Ganta over his stance on the same-sex marriage issues in the United Methodist Church. So far, this is something happening, and the buses issue that's packed on not too long with mixed reactions. People are now following the Ghanaian media to know as to what's really going on and how come these bosses, as we're hearing that these bosses gone back. That's the information that we're hearing, but we are still fighting hard to get everything clear as to whether it's true that, in fact, NTA send those buses back, or maybe the welfare authority in Ghana maybe recall those buses. We don't know yet, so we are still following. Yeah, again, so far so good, my brother. These are some of the things. Today is Sunday. It's Father's Day, and there are a lot of celebrations in so many churches today. So many fathers or so many people or men were crowned as fathers of the year, and as you can see, myself, I've been crowned as father of the year in my church. So that's good. That means all of us know, and I only my one, all of the men in the church have been pinned as father of the year in the church. So far so good. These are happening.
You said they crown you to be wedding?
No, I said so far so good. They pin us. Sorry, they pin us as father of the year. All of the men.
Yeah, take it back because you said they crown you. Take that crown back.
Yeah, I take it back. I take it back because my bishop listening. I take it back.
Yeah, because the bishop listening, and when you behave yourself, yeah, you know me. Maybe I will tell the bishop. I will tell the bishop you want my own year. You know, so the bishop crown you.
No, I said they pin us. All the flowers you see today, they line up. And Father, let me just tell you today. I'm playing major role in the men department. I will not tell you before.
So you not want to be Deacon again?
No, but you can be Deacon.
You not want to be Deacon again because the bishop listening. I'm running your camera on your side.
I'm fighting small. But it's just that you can model it and the whole thing.
You want to be Deacon and I want to be Deacon.
I won't be Deacon. Just that. You know, I'm still a fan of the book of Timothy. Because Timothy talk about if you want to be Deacon, we don't want to know it. If you want to be Deacon, you want to be bishop. There are so many things like I'll stay away from. So for now, on me, I'll tell you my Baba, I'm ready.
Welcome to the show.
You know, they had a saying, like, bro, back in the day, they say when Satan holding your one toe, they ain't ready to leave, let him hold your toe. Because if you take your toe, when you grab your waist with me, you not leave me again. That's what I'm trying to say. He ain't ready for this. He's going to work, so he's not going that route.
No, but Mark, when you read the book of Timothy, I think Timothy chapter 3 verse something, right? Talk about, it says if you want to be deacon, if you want to be bishop, there are so many things that the Bible land there that you got to stay away from. And I can see myself, no, you're a bit too hard for me.
Yeah, you're not making it.
You know, maybe it talk about you should be somebody who won't work. You shouldn't be somebody who left money being You shouldn't be somebody like a tree.
You get one shot.
No, that's sharp.
You can be you can be lying, you can be taking money on a so maybe saying I'm again. But maybe we hear you today. You open it. But Monk, what's up, my man? What caught your attention throughout? I saw England struggling, but last minute time they came out and they won again. What's it to you?
Yeah, the mindset that beat Slovakia, they were leading to the very end of the game, just 1 minute, I think the short term. But they were giving the ball away. You can't be playing against a bigger team and keep giving them the ball. You can't keep inverting pressure. You have to hold the ball yourself and use the clock. That's what happened to them. And then when the English people equalized, that's when they wanted to go back on the offensive, and now it ended in the 2-1 victory. So yeah, that's what can happen when you play against a bigger team. The thing is the mentality. It's not only about what you do on the field, it's about the mindset. If you believe that one team is bigger than you, then it's going to change the way how you see the game. But if you believe that you are a force, then you're going to respond and play in the way that you see yourself. That's what happened to them. They had a better team, they played better, but they still believe that they are underdogs. So for that reason, their mentality caused them to be the victim.
Yeah, you're right. There are a lot of people don't see it that way, but there are a lot of psychology that plays into this game. You know, you got to be prepared mentally. It's a lot of psychology that plays into the game. You have to be prepared mentally to be able to make it when you're playing the sports. And so that's why on this side, in the Western world, the people invest a lot into the mental aspect of it, the psychology of the game, because it tells a lot. They focus on your mindset. For example, they will do everything. If Monk is on a team, they will do everything to make Monk relax so Monk can be focused. Nothing that had to distract Monk will be there. So let's say, for example, a monk does not have his family with him there, they will have to bring a family closer if that's what he wants. So they spend, and that's part of the investment into the game. You have to invest to make the players comfortable and get it ready. Exactly. You have to. Because it plays a huge role. Like somebody like Messi, then they're not playing at a high level because Messi got to be worried about his children, not get food to eat. Messi got to be worried about what he will eat later on, who will pay a bill, who will pay rent. The man set for life. So the only thing he got to relax on and focus on is the game. And if he has all that time to invest, trust me, he will invest 16 hours practicing or training a day. You know what that means? If you're investing 16 to 18 hours a day practicing and just training, you come from your regular training. Like me and Monk were talking yesterday about the discipline. Part of the reason that make Ronaldo and I like to distinguish them, Ronaldo from Portugal, part of the reason that made him and Messi competitive is because these guys are disciplined. When you listen to some of the teammates, they will tell you that these guys still extra time on the field to practice, to train when everybody else is gone. Some of them come in early before the regular practice time. Yeah. They put in extra time. They do that. It pays off. That discipline. That discipline. Part of the reason Ronaldinho and what the guy named and Neymar they couldn't really hold up when they were in Barcelona is because they wanted to go for chilling. They want to go party. They want to go hang out. All of those things put strain on the body. And Barcelona is very strict. They're very disciplined. You don't go there in between that, oh, I want to go to party, I want to jump through the window. You don't do that. They don't have B-player mentality. In Liberia, most of the things that kill most of our B-players, let me tell you here today, they B-player mentality. They will leave on camp and they be chilling somewhere. Yeah. So people will be on camp, relaxing their mind, putting themselves together and resting their body. Then you chilling, then you come out on camp 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, then they get you Jesse, you starting.
Lone Star, the Georgia 11, they can attend wedding 24 hours before a major match.
It's wrong.
Player on the team getting married. How do you put a wedding before an important match when you know the calendar is already telling you the time of the year you're going to be playing a crucial match for World Cup qualifiers?
Exactly.
And you host a wedding, not on an ordinary wedding, but a player on the national team
getting
married before a game. Yeah. Isn't that a heart of stupidity?
And most of them, you know for a fact that they're not disciplined enough when they go there, they will drink alcohol.
Oh yeah, they will drink excessively, you know.
And they will not leave for another. Say, oh, we'll be there from 5 in the morning, from maybe 6, 7, we'll leave for there before 9. No, they will not do that. They will stay there till they close the party, the last bottle of liquor. They will carry it. Then he said the team will go somewhere. Then he said you want to go pray God and you want, God will bless Lone Star and God and Lone Star will rise again. Lone Star ain't rising nowhere. They're rising in the liquor battle. They're not rising nowhere, they're not going nowhere. Lone Star is going nowhere. Let me say it to y'all. That whole 9 team not going nowhere until they can get serious. By the way, more quickly, we've been following on an update on a how you call it? Ayololo bosses.
The Ayololo bosses.
The Ayololo bosses.
From Achimota.
From Ashimota. So, folks, you know, on my personal page, I asked the question, where is our bosses? Our new boss. If I put the title, the land there, any kind of boss. New bosses. That's what the government told us. That my first time to see political advisor for president even leading the charge to present bosses to the president. I just don't understand. I don't understand, Joseph Boakai, how you spent 42 years in politics and you made Mandela Cooper with senior political advisor. How does that work? I just don't get it. But anyway, the senior political advisor, like I said, I'm like, I got nothing against her. But the way they play the two way, we can put it there. The same way I know young people can't learn about Oma. But I can call her out on corruption and lies. Oh, me, I'm not the man who can go behind her and talk. No way. No way. So that scene where I call him again, Mandela Cooper out. Mandela Cooper she overstepped her bounds. She doesn't know her role. And I think she too needs to be fired. Me, in my personal opinion, Mandela Cooper needs to be fired. Matt Jabate needs to be fired. Bushi Ben Keita needs to be fired. Those 3 people need to go sit down somewhere. They need to go rest their body. They don't know what they're doing. They're all over the place. They're overzealous. And they're making Joseph Boakai to appear incompetent, inept, corrupt. Or he's not serious. That's how they're making to appear. So y'all say we lie on SKTV. When Monk flew from here and went Ghana to check on the Ayololo bosses, came back with the research findings. You say SKTV lie. Sekou came and gave your inside scoop from the finding SKTV. You say Sekou lie. I talk it, I say the budget are scam. You say we lie. You rescue Ramo King few weeks after we confirm everything to say the thing what we say that you. You read plenty funny thing and the same thing what we say. And you say that lie. So we said no problem. We the Labren we get lie, right? You say SKTV against the government, SKTV can lie, right? And now what you say? As we await Chairman Musa Hassan ability, maybe he said will be watching it as he getting ready to join us on the show. We come and show you. And for you who say, oh, and the way they can turn SKTV, and national respect to the party, and they want, and I want, you can listen to foreign journalists, yeah? You might saying disrespectful too, yeah? So you give me 1 second. Let me play our boy. Because we're following the story now. And we're update you about the yellow machine. We're not leaving no story. We can leave nothing with God. We can leave nothing with God. We don't want to leave nothing with God on SKTV. We got responsibility on earth. So we the one can discuss it. Let me pull our paper there for it. Folks, you are listening. Oh, sorry.
Now, what they are doing is the Liberian government, the current government, is a very, very bad government. Upon we is bad, but this old man and his people are corrupt. I'll take my time one day and do stories or Liberia. I'll talk about Liberia for you people to know what is actually happening there. This government is the worst government. They are taking the footsteps of the Kufuor government. The Liberian government now is one of the worst governments in West Africa. They have no ideas. The man is too old. He cannot perform. He's just there. And all that he's doing is that he's allowing propagandists. He's lying to the Liberian people that he's doing something. He has no plans. He has no money. He does not have the idea.
But Steve, why is so low?
Is lying to the people of Liberia.
Hold on.
Hi, I'm
Yeah,
Dawn,
you want to start that video
and I'm
over,
a company called Jotful. We make one-of-a-kind websites just like these.
And they,
hold on. Folks, you're hold on.
It's true. Take it more. It's too low. Yeah, make go and okay. I'm follow up. It's too interesting.
Yeah, you're waiting now. We'll start it from the beginning. We'll start it from the quick poke and say from the initial stage. Okay. Then we'll go back. We'll start it back. I hope they want.
I know, but it's still coming like.
I think that the recording is a recording.
Okay.
It could be the recording.
Now, what they are doing is the Liberian government, the current government, is a very, very bad government. Upon we is bad, but this old man and his people are corrupt. I'll take my time one day and do stories or Liberia. I'll talk about Liberia for you people to know what is actually happening there. This government is the worst government. They are taking the footsteps of the Kufuor government. The Liberian government now is one of the worst governments in West Africa. They have no ideas. The man is too old. He cannot perform. He's just there. And all that he's doing is that he's allowing propagandists. He's lying to the Liberian people that he's doing something. He has no plans. He has no money. He does not have the ideas. This man is lying to the people of Liberia. And they are using Ghana, your property. They are taking our property and showing to Liberians as Liberian properties. I showed you last week, these buses were rebranded. They are Ayalolo buses that belongs to the Ghana government. It belongs to you and I in Ghana. I showed you the number plates. These buses were registered in 2016. The Liberian government and the Ghana government have come together to have a strategy to lie to the Liberian people that they are bringing in fresh buses, 300 fresh buses they are lying. If you're a Liberian watching me tonight, you need to understand the government is lying. There are other things the government is doing that isn't true. We will bring you the facts to prove to Ghanaians and Liberians, especially Liberians. I'll be adding you guys to my show because I've realized that the government of the day in Liberia is a lying government. They think the Liberian people are foolish and that they want to use propaganda to deceive you guys. Now, these buses, we spoke on them last week. And, I showed you videos. Sorry, this and monkey. I showed you videos and pictures. I showed you the number plates of those buses. They are Ghanaian buses. They are old buses. Liberians, listen to me. Those buses, the government is showing to you, the NTA, the Liberian National Transport, whatever, is showing to you. They are old buses. Those were buses that were purchased by the Ghana government in 2014-15. Whatever you are seeing in Liberia is a lie. In Ghana, we call it pentimamento. They are basically catfishing you guys. They are catfishing you guys. They are selling shit to you as gold. Do not buy it. The Liberian government is lying. So you see what is happening now.
The bomb mob is bad.
When they were rebranding these buses, I came to tell you the people want to lie to the Liberian people. Besides, are we good on TV? Besides, are we good on TV? I want a confirmation. I want a confirmation. Besides, are we good on TV before I move ahead? Spider.
Steve, that's the most you can go. You can't get nothing other than
TV. Are we good tonight? I want a confirmation from my team before I go on with this, because we're getting some notification here. Is TV on? Spider, is TV on? Mr. S, is TV on? Yes, we are good. All right. So we're also with TV number. Reboot your system. You will get us live on TV tonight. We are live on Multi TV this evening. Now, this is what is happening. When you go to Liberia, the buses have reached Liberia. And in Liberia, the National Transit Authority, they are lying to the people of Liberia that they have brought in some buses to test them. They are lying. These are our buses. It belongs to Ghanaians. The number plates on the buses are all Ghanaian number plates. These are buses in Monrovia in Liberia. Now, the National Transit Authority in Liberia, they have put the pictures up saying the National Transit Authority Liberia to unveil new fleet tomorrow, June 24th, 2024. It is a lie. If you're in Liberia watching me, whether you're in America, you're in Liberia, your government is lying to you. They have not bought any bus. They don't have any 300 buses. The buses you are seeing in Liberia are of old buses that belongs to the Republic of Ghana. So the NTA is lying to you, Liberians. I'm going to help you, Liberians, expose your governments. There's a lot I can do on Liberia, but this is one thing I want to start with. What I'm going to do is I have so many things I want to talk to you when it comes to Liberian politics. The lies from this government. This old man has nothing for you people. I'm telling you. This old man who cannot walk has nothing for you people. He's the same as the president of Ghana. They are liars. He gave, the president of Ghana gave the presidential jet to Oponwia to use for no reason. Liberia has no property in its name. So you people should start thinking and analyzing your politicians well.
Are you a STEM professional and are looking to apply for U.S. permanent residency? Then
the government of the day in Liberia is a fake government. They have no knowledge, no ideas about governance. Now, let me show you what they are doing. So these are the things they are putting out there. So now the government ministers and party faithfuls who are making money out of Liberians are now on social media sharing these Ghana buses pictures and telling the Liberian people the government is bringing 300 buses. It's a lie. Those buses are coming from Ghana. They don't have any new bus. They cannot afford it. So when you go, Mike B. Jabata, he is in Liberia. He's enjoying from what the Liberian government is doing. They are making money out of you people. Few just arrived. President Joseph Numa Boakai Sr. really know how to make his children happy. From yellow machines to 132 buses. At a point, they say 300. At a point, they will tell you 132. One time, at a point, they will say 200. They don't know the number of buses because these are Ghanaian buses. Ghanaian-owned buses. So this might be, if you're a Liberian listening to me, he's making money out of you. He does not care. They're lying to you. Now, when you go on, you see these things. Punch TV Live. This is also in Liberia. They are just lying to you people. The National Transit Authority, NTA, will introduce 2 new modern buses on Monday, June 24th, 2024, for roadworthiness testing. NTA Deputy Managing Director, Toga Melvin Cephas, confirmed the information to our reporter Gibson Gee through a phone call. If the testing phase is successful, an additional 300 buses will arrive in Liberia within 40 days. This initiative marks a promising start for President Boakai's administration aiming to improve public transport across the country. It's a lie. I don't know the Punch TV people, but what I'm saying is the statement from the transport minister is a lie. Those buses you are seeing in Liberia belongs to Ghana. They have Ghanaian number plates. They are old buses. They are not new. If you're in Liberia watching me, these are very old buses. In Ghana, we call them ayalolo. I'm not saying they are old as in they cannot run. They are buses that we purchased as a country way back in 2015. We have been using these buses. They are not brand new. They are in good condition, but the Liberian government telling you it's brand new buses, it's a lie. They are just taking these buses to show to you people. They don't own the buses. They don't have money to buy 300 buses. The Ayalolo buses are Ghanaian-owned buses. Now, read this too. Trending Liberia. This is another platform. They are all fake news. These platforms are all helping the government lie to you, but Liberians. Now, they are saying this breaking news. 300 buses are said to be donated.
Yo, where's small that has information? You're sorry, my people. I didn't mean to pause it, but I had to pause it. So let me take a quick break. Mo, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Let's take a break and then we'll come.
Let's take a break to digest it because they got talk plenty. On the show, you say when we call them criminal, with that traditional people we cost. Let me tell you something. I don't know the guy from anywhere. I've never spoken to him, never read him. But you see what it is when you want to stand for the truth, and you see what it is. When you want to stand for what is right, and you see it, now what you do when you want to stand for what is right. This is how you do it. I think we're joking with. We play it over and over and over and again. We're not leaving nothing. In fact, because Lofa Julia was able to increase the volume, we want you to hear it good. We'll pause the one and Lofa will upload the other one so that we can play it. So that you can hear it loud. In fact, we'll play from the start to tell our own time so you can hear this guy calling Joseph Boaga criminal. And me, I can call Joseph Boaga criminal. I'm not afraid. But you can be afraid to do it. I'm not afraid to call Joseph Boaga. Anybody in the Senate, I'm not afraid to call them criminals. Their behavior are criminals. And they will not change until we start to call them like that and describe them as it is. We're waiting for the chairman. Chairman waiting for you. Chairman Musa Hassan Benete waiting for you. After the play or the thing, will beg you, please come. We won't have the discussion. You want you to be part of the discussion. We told you, and we are finding the yellow machine. We will update your own yellow machine what's going on. We know exactly what's up. We're not rather we take it easier, we take it one at a time so we don't confuse you. With the government, we inside. It's just starting. Anyway, let me warm me up. They want for let's continue with where we start. We just warm me up. This is a teaser. Let's go back to it.
Related to the National Transit Authority, with some already arriving in the country, according to an inside source. Your thoughts? This is a lie. The buses are Ghanaian-owned buses. They are lying to you people. The Liberian taxpayer, get out there and ask questions. Let us stop being timid as Africans. Go out there and start asking questions. Do not be timid. Timidity is what brought your country to its knees. You people should stand for your rights, ask the relevant questions, put questions to these people you are paying your taxes to. If you don't do it, the young people of Liberia, they will impoverish you. Their families will make money. They will be billionaires at your expense. So it's important you people started questioning this government, where they are getting the money from to get these buses, and that the facts are that the buses they are showing you in Liberia today are not Liberian buses. They are buses purchased by the taxpayer in Ghana. They are just lying to you with those buses. Now,
I want to buy your house. I can pay you cash for your house, no matter what condition it's in.
This is another one. J.N. Mubin, the Costa Show. I think there's one gentleman called Costa. He's Liberian. He's just a fair gentleman. I think he lives around Washington, D.C. His name is it Peter Costa? He's one advocate. I see him speak a lot on Liberian politics. His name is P. Costa. I think I follow a lot of Liberians on social media, especially on Facebook. Henry P. Costa. Yeah, Henry P. Costa. I don't know if this is his page or they shared this. Henry P. Costa, if you're listening to me, I know you have been an advocate trying to get the Liberian youth to understand why they need to stand up for their rights, why they need to make very informed decisions, why they should not allow criminal politicians to lead them. Now, you people are supposed to understand. This was posted, I think, by J.N. Mubin. JNB is also bringing JNB is who? Is that a president's name? Okay. JNB is also bringing 300 buses to ease transportation in Liberia. Plenty CDCians coming get crazy out of shame and frustration, my people. So it's looking like the government in power, they are using some people on social media, feeding people the same way they're doing in Ghana. They are using the youth. They are using some platforms on social media to lie to the Liberian people. And this is what they are doing. Now you see what they are saying, oh, the opposition, it hurts the opposition. That is the foolishness. And that is how they divide you, the youth, on the ground. When they come to you, they tell you that your brother is your enemy because you don't agree with your brother on some of the things the party he or she follows, they are doing. So the moment they tell you that, you see your brother as an enemy. And that is the same tactics they are using in Liberia. They tell the young people, if your brother is in party A, it means your brother in party B is your enemy. When you disagree on some things the current government is doing, automatically, those people supporting the opposition ideas, they are the enemy of the state. That is what they are doing. Your president is like the president of Ghana. They will not spend more than 10 years on earth. In natural order, they will die. They are old men. They have nothing to lose. You, the people, the young ones, are supposed to be reasonable enough.
So folks, we'll change the video, this one, to get the one that get a better audio, because many people are complaining about the audio. So give us just 1 second. We'll stop the sharing here, and then we'll add Lofa, who was able to increase the volume so that we can play it louder and better from this end. Whenever you're ready, please. We'll start from scratch.
For social media trends, politics, and it's just in the engine on social media, national Ghana info. So, for everyone, you create some or a channel so then they came in. It's one at the safe story, maybe to social media news are a training. You said we come here for create.
Can you please pause it for a second?
Like we should subscribe.
So, for those of you, some of you are also 2FM is coming right back, Lofa. While Lofa is setting up, they were switching, in Liberia, they got to switch the power outage, just so our viewers and our listeners can know what's going on in the back end. We're working on a lot of different things. So Melbourne has just rejoined us. Lofa, this one has a better volume so that we all can understand. We'll start from scratch. Please pay attention to the video. Please listen. Please and please. Lofa, thank you. Go ahead.
No problem, boss man. After this, I want to start cussing my mom. I'll cuss you too.
And maybe I will be now to comment section. I say Eddie Amame. Now, I'm also coming up with
it's got to do with buses. Last time I can last week, and at this point, and I think we need to let Ghanaians know what is happening in Liberia. Yet, last week said Ghana government Liberia. Now, what they are doing is the Liberian government, the current government, is a very, very bad government. We are against Oponwia is bad, but this old man and his people are corrupt. I will take my time one day and do stories on Liberia. I will talk about Liberia for you people to know what is actually happening there. This government is the worst government. They are taking the footsteps of the Kufuor government. The Liberian government now is one of the worst governments in West Africa. They have no ideas. The man is too old. He cannot perform. He's just there, and all that he's doing is that he's allowing propagandists. He's lying to the Liberian people that he's doing something. He has no plans. He has no money. He does not have the ideas. This man is lying to the people of Liberia. And they are using Ghana, the property. They are taking our property and showing to Liberians as Liberian properties. I showed you last week, these buses were rebranded. They are Ayalolo buses that belong to the Ghana government. It belongs to you and I in Ghana. I showed you the number plates. These buses were registered in 2016. The Liberian government and the Ghana government, the buses don't belong to Liberia. Your government does not have 300 money for 300 buses. It's a lie. Those buses you are seeing Liberia belongs to Ghana. The number plates are all Ghanaian number plates. They are lying. They drove them from Ghana to Liberia.
If you're trying to sell your house in law, you're compromising your chances if you lack these two essential elements.
Yeah, they are lying. All right. Now, this is a comment from one of our Liberian followers. His name is Jeremiah J. Khalifa Gideon. He says, my bro, I'm a Liberian. About 50% of the populations aren't supporting this criminal act by our government. We are encouraging the Ghanaian citizens to make noise behind those few government officials who sold your buses to us. And we are willing to show the Ghanaian people every location those buses will be taken to in Liberia. The government told us that the total amount of buses that was purchased in Ghana are 300 pieces of buses right now. Only 2 has arrived in the country. The remaining 288 pieces are still in Ghana. The guys from being shipped to Liberia until the right things are done. So the Liberian government is telling the people of Liberia that, oh, the buses there, they are purchasing this from Ghanaians, 300 buses. Do we have? But Liberians, we don't have 300 buses. It is only the former president who bought some buses, and 50 cents, he bought some 4 buses. We don't have brand new 300 buses. We don't. They are lying to you. And the truth is that the old man leading you people in Ghana is as crazy as the old man leading Ghanaians. They are lying to you people. They don't have any 288 buses sitting in Ghana. They are lying. Liberians, I wish we have 536. If Liberians are watching, whether here in America or in Ghana or in Liberia, I don't know if Liberians can call, but I'm going to give them like 5 minutes. Liberians, I'm going to give Liberians like 5 minutes. Let's see if we can get 1 or 2 calls. If Liberians can call in, we just want them to understand these are the numbers, they are WhatsApp numbers. I just want to tell Liberians who want to call on this show, the numbers are all WhatsApp numbers. There are 2 numbers, they are WhatsApp numbers. You can only call through WhatsApp. The Liberian people should understand. Ghanaians, we don't have 300 buses. It's a lie. No buses. We don't have any buses sitting in Ghana for you. We have not sold any buses to you. Our parliament has no records of that. The government of the day, nobody is taking any bus. We don't have any buses. We don't even have buses. All our buses, this village government, they have destroyed our buses. So I'm telling you, Liberians, if in the next 2 minutes we don't get anybody calling from Liberia, that would be fine. We'll have a special day to tell them to call in to tell us what they know about these buses in the country. I will do my best. This platform will do our best to let every single Liberian know the truth about these things. Okay, I think we have a caller on the line. Let's see if we have a Liberian here. Hello, caller. Hello. Yes. Good evening. Where are you calling from? Yeah, I'm calling from Ghana, but I know Liberian people. He said, we want people in Liberia to call. You are Ghanaian. Everyone watching me tonight, you need to understand the government is lying. There are other things the government is doing that isn't true. We will bring you the facts to prove to Ghanaians and Liberians, especially Liberians. I'll be adding you guys to my show because I've realized that the government of the day in Liberia is a lying government. They think the Liberian people are foolish and that they want to use propaganda to deceive you guys. Now, these buses, we spoke on them last week. And you know, I showed you videos, sorry, yes, I'm monkey. I showed you videos and pictures. I showed you the number plates of those buses. They are Ghanaian buses. They are old buses. Liberians, listen to me. Those buses the government is showing to you, the NTA, the Liberian National Transport, whatever, is showing to you. They are old buses. Those were buses that were purchased by the Ghana government in 2014-15. Whatever you are seeing in Liberia is a lie. In Ghana, we call it pentimamento. They are basically catfishing you guys. They are catfishing you guys. They are selling shit to you as gold. Do not buy it. The Liberian government is lying. So you see what is happening now. So we showed you at Tema, at Achimota, when they were rebranding these buses. I came to tell you, the people want to lie to Liberian people. Besides, are you good on TV? Besides, are you good on TV? I want a confirmation. I want a confirmation. Besides, are you good on TV before I move ahead? Spider, are you good on radio? Are you good on TV? Are we good tonight? I want a confirmation from my team before I go on with this, because we're getting some notification here. Is TV on? Spider, is TV on? Mr. S, is TV on? Yes, we are good. All right. So we're also in TV number. Reboot your system. You will get us live on TV tonight. We are live on Multi TV this evening. Now, this is what is happening. When you go to Liberia, the buses have reached Liberia. And in Liberia, the National Transit Authority, they are lying to the people of Liberia that they have brought in some buses to test them. They are lying. These are our buses. It belongs to Ghanaians. The number plates on the buses are all Ghanaian number plates. These are buses in Monrovia in Liberia. Now, the National Transit Authority in Liberia, they have put the pictures up saying the National Transit Authority Liberia to unveil new fleet tomorrow, June 24, 2024. It is a lie. If you're in Liberia watching me, whether you're in America, you're in Liberia, your government is lying to you. They have not bought any bus. They don't have any 300 buses. The buses you are seeing in Liberia are old buses that belongs to the Republic of Ghana. So the NTO is lying to you, Liberians. I'm going to help you Liberians expose the government. There's a lot I can do on Liberia, but this is one thing I want to start with. What I'm going to do is I have so many things I want to talk to you when it comes to Liberian politics. The lies from this government. This old man has nothing for you people. I'm telling you, this old man who cannot walk has nothing for you people. He's the same as the president of Ghana. They are liars. He gave, the president of Ghana gave the presidential jet to Openwia to use for no reason. Liberia has no property in its name. So you people should start thinking and analyzing your politicians well. The government of the day in Liberia is a fake government. They have no knowledge, no ideas about governance. Now, let me show you what they are doing. So these are the things they are putting out there. So now, the government ministers and party faithfuls who are making money out of Liberians are now on social media sharing these Ghana buses pictures and telling the Liberian people the government is bringing 300 buses. It's a lie. Those buses are coming from Ghana. They don't have any new bus. They cannot afford it. So when you go, Mike B. Jabata, he is in Liberia. He's enjoying from what the Liberian government is doing. They are making money out of you people. Few just arrived. President Joseph Numa Bwaka Sr. really know how to make his children happy. From yellow machines to 132 buses. At a point, they say 300. At a point, they'll tell you 132. One time, at a point, they'll say 200. They don't know the number of buses because these are Ghanaian buses. Ghanaian-owned buses. So this might be, if you're a Liberian listening to me, he's making money out of you. He does not care. They're lying to you. Now, when you go on, you see these things. Punch TV Live. This is also in Liberia. They are just lying to you people. The National Transit Authority, NTA, will introduce 2 new modern buses on Monday, June 24th, 2024, for roadworthiness testing. NTA Deputy Managing Director, Toga Northern Cephas, confirmed the information to our reporter, Gibson Gill, through a phone call. If the testing phase is successful, an additional 300 buses will arrive in Liberia within 40 days. This initiative marks a promising start for President Bwakai's administration, aiming to improve public transport across the country. It's a lie. I don't know the Punch TV people, but what I'm saying is the statement from the transport minister is a lie. Those buses you are seeing in Liberia belongs to Ghana. They have Ghanaian number plates.
They are old buses. They are not new. If you're in Liberia watching me, these are very old buses. In Ghana, we call them ayalolo. I'm not saying they are old as in they cannot run. They are buses that we purchased as a country way back in 2015. We have been using these buses. They are not brand new. They are in good condition, but the Liberian government telling you it's brand new buses, it's a lie. They are just taking these buses to show to you people. They don't own the buses. They don't have money to buy 300 buses. The Ayalolo buses are Ghanaian-owned buses. Now, read this too. Trending Liberia, this is another platform. They are all fake news. These platforms are all helping the government lie to you, but Liberians. Now, they are saying it's breaking news. 300 buses are said to be donated to the National Transit Authority, with some already arriving in the country, according to an inside source. Your thoughts? This is a lie. The buses are Ghanaian-owned buses. They are lying to you people. The Liberian taxpayer, get out there and ask questions. Let us stop being timid as Africans. Go out there and start asking questions. Do not be timid. Timidity is what brought your country to its knees. You people should stand for your rights, ask the relevant questions, put questions to these people who pay your taxes too. If you don't do it, the young people of Liberia, they will impoverish you. Their families will make money. They will be billionaires at your expense. So it's important you people started questioning this government, where they are getting the money from to get these buses, and that the facts are that the buses they are showing you in Liberia today are not Liberian buses. They are buses purchased by the taxpayer in Ghana. They are just lying to you with these buses.
All right, Moses. Moses, can you hear me?
So, yes.
I was muted. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's it. Unless you want me to do something else, or I'd like to.
No, thank you, Lofa. Thank you.
Okay.
We appreciate it.
No problem. No problem, guys. Thanks for
Thank you.
No problem. You guys have a good show.
All right.
All right, bye.
We'll get back to the other video, the last part of it. Please mute. If you are not speaking, please mute. If you're not speaking, please mute. Your way. Without the video, I know the one were louder, but the one were not too loud. But I want to go back to the first one we're playing because just few more minutes for it to end. There was somewhere he stopped. Few more minutes for it to end. I would like for us to please end it up, and then we can get reactions. But so far, hold your breath because we just started a ride. We just started. We told United Party people. We told Joseph Boaga. Oh, I guess the Ghanaian man who talking when he said that Joseph Boaga is a liar and a crook and a criminal. Well, he not rule. Uber will rule. We'll take rule title, but we'll continue to speak truth to power. And we'll talk it the raw way and the way our people can hear and understand it. It may you very go somewhere else with your culture. We come to the last part. We're not honest with you. We're not leaving any prisoner behind. We'll say the truth. It may anybody that your business, maybe that change. Simple, change your ways and we're good. Let's end this last part, folks, please. Let's end this last part.
Make very informed decisions, why they should not allow criminal politicians to lead them. Now, you people are supposed to understand. This was posted, I think, by JN Mubin. JNB is also bringing JNB is who? Is that the president's name? Okay. JNB is also bringing 300 buses to ease transportation in Liberia. Plenty CDCians coming get crazy out of shame and frustration, my people. So it's looking like the government in power, they are using some people on social media, feeding people the same way they're doing in Ghana. They are using the youth. They are using some platforms on social media to lie to the Liberian people. And this is what they are doing. Now you see what they are saying, oh, the opposition, it hurts the opposition. That is the foolishness. And that is how they divide you, the youth, on the ground. When they come to you, they tell you that your brother is your enemy because you don't agree with your brother on some of the things the party he or she follows they are doing. So the moment they tell you that, you see your brother as an enemy. And that is the same tactics they are using in Liberia. They tell the young people, if your brother is in party A, it means your brother in party B is your enemy. When you disagree on some things the current government is doing, automatically, those people supporting the opposition ideas, they are the enemy of the state. That is what they are doing. Your president is like the president of Ghana. They will not spend more than 10 years on earth. In natural order, they will die. They are old men. They have nothing to lose. You, the people, the young ones, are supposed to be reasonable enough. Ask questions and make informed decisions. Now, when you go down there, I'm spending a lot of time on Liberia because I really like Liberians. Yeah, I like their grammar. This is the bell icon. And these are all propaganda platforms, most of them in Liberia, lying to the people of Liberia. The NTA will launch 2 new buses on June 24th for testing. If successful, Liberian will receive 300. So you see, the government has given the bloggers in Liberia the same script to post. The buses don't belong to Liberia. Your government does not have 300 money for 300 buses. It's a lie. Those buses you are seeing in Liberia belongs to Ghana. The number plates are all Ghanaian number plates. They are lying. They drove them from Ghana to Liberia. They are lying. All right. Now, this is a comment from one of our Liberian followers. His name is Jeremiah J. Khalifa Gidin. He says, my bro, I'm a Liberian. About 50% of the populations aren't supporting this criminal act by our government. We are encouraging the Ghanaian citizens to make noise behind those few government officials who sold your buses to us. And we are willing to show the Ghanaian people every location those buses will be taken to in Liberia. The government told us that the total amount of buses that was purchased in Ghana are 300 pieces of buses right now. Only 2 has arrived in the country. The remaining 288 pieces are still in Ghana. The guys tried to stop them from being shipped to Liberia until the right things are done. So the Liberian government is telling the people of Liberia that, oh, the buses there, they are purchasing this from Ghanaians.
Steve, okay.
Will launch 2 new buses on June 24th for testing. If successful, Liberian will receive 300. So you see, the government has given the bloggers in Liberia the same script to post. The buses don't belong to Liberia. Your government does not have 300 money for 300 buses. It's a lie. Those buses you are seeing in Liberia belongs to Ghana. The number plates are all Ghanaian number plates.
Steve, you are muted.
Mark is there. I'm not sure. Mark is here twice. I'm not sure which one of them.
Yeah, I'll tell you to log me in twice because I'm switching between 2 devices. So
okay, that makes sense. I didn't see the message. All right, I just seen it now. All right. So, folks, there you have it. First of all, let's take a deep breath. We're waiting for Chairman Yato should join us. Chairman Musa Hassan Belede, we're still waiting for him to join us. I know sometimes his schedule can be a little tight, but we're waiting for him to please join us. So let's go. I don't know. Mark, I don't know if as you feel SKTV is vindicated. I don't know how to react to what we've heard, what we've watched. I'm really not sure how to react at this point. What say you?
SKT will always be vindicated. I keep saying on the show, every time you come with Goofit fall of politics, you will always come with the right information. We did our due diligence, we did our background search. It's the same thing you saw happening with the South Korean saga. that we brought the information to the people before the government could even respond, or when it comes to security partnership or a so-called investment in software, we knew it was all a lie. It's the same thing in Ghana. I gave you the historical aspect of this particular Ayololo buses. I told you guys who financed the program, where it was intended for, why the program failed, how the Ghanaians were struggling to even maintain those buses, that when the Metropolitan of Accra couldn't even give those buses to people outside of the city in rural area, they rejected it. I told you about the company that produced those buses. They called it the Scania Group, a Swedish-based corporation that was able to produce those buses. It should have been a pilot project. The original amount were 80 pieces, but the former government, or how they call him, say, John Mahama, they went and imported 3 times more than what was needed. That's when we hear them talking about 300 buses coming to Liberia. It was within the same proximity of the total amount of buses that the Ghanaians imported. Out of the 80, they should have test drive or test in the pilot program. And the Ghanaians, they scrapped that entire project. That was it. So those buses on the Ghanaian state television, they had a rotten, R-O-T-T-E-N. Those are trash. Look, let me tell you something. Just because you are able to move a vehicle doesn't mean that it's a functional or it's okay. So someone in Liberia, or criminal in Liberia, thought it was that these buses that the Ghanaians want to trash in Ghana that is not being used, we can make money off of it. We can go to Ghana, go to Ashimota parking station, and maybe try to refurbish it, bring some McKenna, do 1 or 2 things, get them moving. Let us bring it and test it in Liberia, and then we can overcharge the government, claim that they are new buses. That's what the guy is telling you. And one thing he said he made a statement. He said it was temerity that brought your country to its knees. That you look at a generation of young people that will let people that are almost to their grave, even though everybody will all die one day, but we all know he called it in the video, he said the natural order. I keep telling folks all the time, whether you like it or not, they call it memento mori. We will all die. The older you become, the lesser time you have on this planet. Whether you like it or not, it will happen to you and anyone. If you're a young person like, bro, why would you want to sit there? And that was the same case that God made. Why would you want to sit there in the name of politics and allow some man that is almost to his grave determine your future? Why? And they came and said, oh, the buses are due. They carried 2 Ghanaian jokers over there and took picture at the executive mansion talking about the buses came from a Brazilian-based company in Accra they call Marco Polo. That's a lie. Marco Polo never get a Ghanaian government buses. It was a World Bank sponsored project that was given that failed miserably because Ghana, and I gave you all the technical details. Ghana said they never had extra lane provided in the traffic for the free movement of the bus because they want to ease traffic congestion problem in the heart of Accra. And the second thing was maintenance and part issue. It was just a test experiment. So it's not like you got manufacturers or parts all around the world. Like that, let's assume if you are to import Toyota buses or Renault buses now, the question you ask yourself, how many suppliers are there if these buses break down? How can I replenish the parts? In the case of Ghana, they don't. That's why they get packed in and scrap them. They are rotten buses, they are scrap. But because you have so many criminals in Liberia, they see it as a money-making opportunity that they can go and take those scrap, maybe pay pennies on the dollar for them, and come to Liberia and claim that, oh, the president is trying to revamp the NTA. Oh, so we're spending millions of dollars on 300 new buses, when in fact they are all nothing but trash, rotten buses that Ghanaians themselves don't even have use for. That's the reality, nothing more. We don't have to keep explaining ourselves. I know 100% the story that we did, the deep dive that we did, they are 100% accurate and will be vindicated on SKTV 9 out of every 10 times on any major issue because we don't play politics here. That's the reality. Welcome, Chairman.
Thank you, Monk. Chairman, welcome to the show. How are you today?
Oh, I'm just doing very fine. Just watching from a distance, and we keep repeating the same mistakes over and over, and we expect different results. It is a shame. It is a shame for you to be 175 years old and you're the worst of the worst. And I discussed with Monk the other day when Liberia is seen as the lowest IQ in Africa and the second lowest in the world, then you know we have a problem, a long way to go. And when our people can just blindfold us and we accept it. You know, somebody from my friends were calling me today and they said, you know, the people around Boakai is bad. I said, no, Boakai is bad. It's not the people around Boakai. If the intentions, look at Burkina Faso. In 2 years, what the boy has been able to do. We are not asking for perfection. We are asking for decency and a focused vision from our leaders, especially Joseph Boakai, that he is around about 84, 85 years old, but he's 80 years. And at best, Joseph Boakai will serve only one term. Joseph Boakai should have left a legacy that Liberian will envy for a long, long time. And the sad thing is, we're now comparing Joseph Boakai to George Weah, the plunderer in chief. So the bosses, oh man, Ghanaians don't make buses. For a bus to travel from Ghana to Liberia and they accept against all of the laws that exist. The law says that the government cannot buy used buses. Why didn't Medalla Cooper bring these guys as investors? There's nobody stopping them. They can run a private enterprise like the boy that does the transportation. I forgot the name of his company from Liberia to Ghana and Ivory Coast. But you know what? The criminal nature of that cartel led by Joseph Boakai is what's giving us problem. And there's nothing wrong with calling him criminal when acts are criminal. Just before I land, I was watching Mike Jabakao, and it just really, 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 really saddened me. For a man to be appointed as Deputy Minister for Urban Affairs, and you have all this flooding in Monrovia, you can't see him there, but every time he turns around, he collected chicken and gold in the interior. I mean, you're paying the guy salary that he doesn't deserve, one, and two, that he can't do. Then he tells the folks in Bombing that Yega has no right to insult the president. Which village is being told? Where do you go, whether it's in Basso or in Grand Gide, that the village chief will steal from the people and the people will honor him and respect him? You have to respect an honorable person. You don't respect a thief. The suffering, my brother, is too much. And until we come by, Steve, and we take back our country, it has nothing to do with country and Congo. That the like-minded people must now bind together. So I discussed with Sekou yesterday. My purpose of being on the show is see how we can support SKTV. And there's a number of ways. Remember now, the diaspora has always been the launching pad for change in Liberia. Without the diaspora, Liberians could not have done it themselves. In 1974, a group of young Liberians who were very poor at that time came together and formed what we call EULA today. And look at what they did. They brought multi-partism in Liberia. If I left it out to the people in Riverside and Grand Gide, they were never going to move. Because, oh man, when you're thinking on a daily basis about your bread and butter, most of the kids in foreign countries don't worry about food. We worry about food as a luxury item. On Sunday, before you can eat chicken, you don't expect that person to lead the fight. They can join the fight. And I think what we need to do is support SKTV. So I'm making a proposal to you today, Steve, that we have more than almost 400 plus people on this podcast and thousands living in Liberia listening to them. We now need to start raising money. Each goodwill person must donate $50 to SKTV as a support base. We need a voice because not everybody's going to be singing the song. It is not your job to explain the goodness of President Boakai's administration. He has more ministers under his control than any other time in the history. If you go just for the state alone, they got spokesmen. You go to the radio stations. You go to information. That's their job to explain. Our job is to hold him to the promise he's made to the Liberian people. So we need about 50 people, not to be back every single week, to donate $50. And then the other 50% can donate $25. It is very easy. I think I know 5 person that can give me $50 each day. If you, myself, Monk, and Steve, if we start with our circle, we'll be edging towards that. But the goal is to have 100% to raise $5,000 every month to support our efforts in bringing education to our people. Ghana is just the tip of the iceberg. Every single ministry is corrupt. And the problem is, you can expect the president to be corrupt, and you think the people, and you blame everybody, all the people around Boaka. Who appointed them, Steve? My good friend Sam C. Koyamasa had a number of years back a discussion about Liberian people don't do that. I said, that budget you wrote, did the people in Grand Gila send in the proposal for the budget? It was 100 guys with another 15, give or take, in the finance ministry and the state secretary of state. Did the people of Grand Gila say that they should pay our legislature more than $117,000 per year? Did the people of Riverside say that, while the police officer is making $150, you should pay the president pro tem $254,000? What kind of country is that? So no, they appoint the leaders so that the leaders can make the case for change. Change does not come in a utopian way. Change must come from the people. And Steve, I'll turn it back over to you.
Thank you, Chairman.
Change.
Thank you, Chairman. Before we continue, I don't know how to react to what I've heard, but I feel SKTV has indicated. I also feel that it's good to be alive at this time to see that the truth is being told. Almost everything we've said here, people have branded us different names, went after us in different ways, shapes, and forms. Just to be alive to see that these are the facts, though. It has never been about hate. It has never been about you don't like the person, or you want this job, or you want the government, you want the person to call you. It has never been about that. It has always been about what the facts are and the truth. That's what it's been about. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. But the government in charge, the leaders in charge, to just do what is right by their own people. Nobody is saying any government will be perfect. That is not a realistic expectation. But the bare minimum, let's do it for our people. The bare minimum, let's stop the lies. Let's stop deceiving our own people. And it starts with leadership. It starts with leadership. The thing is, we can't fail in the 21st century. There is no excuse for Labrador to fail. No, there is no excuse. No excuse, absolutely nothing for us to still be at this point where electricity is a problem. But the lawmakers then they got money to feed their gas, to fuel their personal generators and stuff like that. They got money to take care of this. They got money for their cars. Then they got gas slips. Then imagine you get gas slip. You live in Monserrato, you get gas slip. But then you say them, I pay you to go and see your people again. Constituency visit, they're taking 10,000, 15,000, 30,000. I mean, how? Then when I hear Edwin Square, other people that say the international community not support us, the people support us. We steal the money from our people. This is all we have been saying, people. This is what some of us leave our work. We leave other things to come and sit down behind the thing here. That's it. It hasn't been about anything else. I ain't got no interest in getting government job in Liberia. Let me be honest. I'm not interested. I have a lot going on this end. But let's be honest to our people for once. Let's go. No swear behind Liberia. This is not about God business. This is not a spiritual thing. This is us making up our minds to do what is right and holding our leaders accountable. I'm not saying leave your party. I'm not saying don't support Joseph Boakai. I'm not saying don't be on rescue train. I'm not saying don't be rescue Rambo, rescue Godfather, rescue Godmother, rescue Godpa, Godma. That's not my business. I don't care about your title. I care about us doing what is right. And if we do that, it will help us in America too. Because some of us can save our 2 cents, 3 cents, and do something here to benefit us too. You think we not want to be spending extra money to go on trips? But we got to take the small money there to help our family, people, help friends, help other people that call us. We already burden, we pay taxes here, they send the money to you. Then y'all see the money. And when y'all see the money to pay some young boys and young girls to come on Facebook to come make fully noise and distract. So, I mean, this is where we are, our people. It don't have to take a Ghanaian man to come and talk it. We've been saying the same thing here. And we've been using the same languages this man is using. When we say the president is a criminal, You also will cost the president. We say the legislature, a bunch of criminals there, they're not serious. You say we cost the legislature that error. You can't hold error. Okay, so what we should do now? Well, everybody should be clapping and say, oh, you know, President Baga is an elderly state man, and President Baga is get wisdom. President Baga does not have no wisdom.
But Steve, no, you don't. Steve, let me bring something to your attention, and this is the first. So the government of Liberia posted this approved budget online on the 28th. You know what they did for the first time?
No.
They lock it with a login number.
Oh, wow.
It never happened. Just go on the website right now and put in the approved budget, and it would ask you for a login password. What are they hiding? They just posted online 6/28. Transparency has always been.
That's all we're asking for.
Of a good democracy.
But let's hear from our people. I don't know if Lawrence is able to take some calls or whatever, because we definitely need to hear from our people. My people, the secret we got to tell y'all that yeah, they carry our bosses back. Our new bosses worry about your bring our bosses back. They carry our new bosses back. We want our bosses
okay,
back.
let me see. Yeah. Let me see what I can activate the lines here this evening on 0778 25 50 50 086 02 13 02 086 02 13 02 0778 25 50 50. You're going to be live for the SKTV show right here this beautiful Sunday evening. You can put in your calls and make your points this evening. Our phone lines are open 086 02 13 02 0778 25 50 50. The first caller is on the phone line. Hello?
Hello.
Your name, where you come from? Is it your name?
Christopher, we calling from the Oro.
Yeah, you brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, thank you very much for keeping our people. You called me for 2 years of experience. So when I understand the discussion that this because you can easy way to the government no watch about the country. So for all to see people coming over and be live because the legislators not performing, that's the anything from the Senate, nothing is going on. So we are stuck with this and I don't understand.
Thank you. You make a point 086 02 13 02 0778 25 50 50. You can put in your call this evening. You're going to be live on the SKTV here this evening. Here. Oh, yeah. This caller is online too. Let me see. Hello? Your background is noisy, my brother. Hello?
Hello?
Your name, where you come from? Is it your name? Yeah, you go ahead quickly, Chief.
Let me tell you something, brother. You see this government, when it goes for your power, it's always enforcing something on people. You know what I'm saying? I've been talking to the government, it's not we are problem.
And brother,
every day, saying that. Wow, brother, I won't portray.
My brother, your line is bad. Your line is bad. You got to change your location and call back. You got to change your location and call back. Your line is bad. 086 02 13 02 0778 25 50 50. You're going to be live this evening on the broadcast. The SKTV, we coming to you live here this Sunday evening. This caller. Hello? Yeah, where you come from? You say your name? You say your name? Okay, there you. Okay, go ahead. There you, man.
Every day the life that is developing in the country, but we are not seeing it. That is their story, but in one of the times who was the go up, you see more then. When we come up.
Thank you. Thank you. You make your point. This. Thank you. Let me see who is on this other line. Hello?
Yeah.
Your name, where you come from?
Yeah, my name is
Yeah, you, man. Go ahead. Thank you. Let me see who is here. 086-02-1302-0778-25-50-50. You can put in your call this evening on the show right here on SKTV. Let me see. Oh, I love this color. 086-02-1302-0778-25-50-50. Okay. Hello? Hello? Your name, where you come from? You say your name? That yeah, you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. You make your point. Let me see this color here. Okay, too bad. This person. Hello? Hello? Yeah, your name, where you come from? You say your name? I hear you, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much for the show. Anybody's chief nation, that is like Europe. So you know that the end of the so everything is a lie. Everything is a lie. Buses down like that. Everything is a lie. So the higher
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. You make your point. Let me see who is here. This person. Okay, 086-02-1302-0778-25-50-50. You're gonna be live. This caller is on the phone line. Hello? Yeah, Nima, where you come from?
Hello?
Yeah, Nima, where you come from, my brother?
Yeah, I'm Victor. I'm a call from Ghana.
I hear you.
Okay. Something confused my mind. I can't saying something on saying that the person is going to Liberia. They are fake. They are not Liberian person. They are Ghanaian person. Where we get that parents understood that word and said, from there, it's a baka use the word saying that you're rescued father. Thank you. That's what I want.
Thank you. Yeah, man. 086-02-3002. 0778-25-50-50. This phone, let me see who is here. Okay, I love this cutter. You can call back 086-02-1302-0778-25-50-50. You're gonna be live this evening on the broadcast here. Man, again, maybe we'll allow you. Hello? Hello? Yeah, your name, where you come from? Your name? Your name, my brother, your name. Okay, I hear you.
Yeah, I want to know the something about the something and the buses that I want. So I wonder that in the the buses, I turn them back.
Always out there. People call it on the line. Yeah, but what I play with hours asshole. 086-02-3002. I'll take 2 more calls and go to Steve to take control. Let me see this person. Hello? Hello? Yeah, your name, where you come from? You say your name? I hear you, brother.
Yeah, I think the NPA also getting clarity on this boss issue. And now I would say that there was 3 different companies that was government that want to bid for bringing boss in the company. And then these other people now they keep executing their boss. So now there are no agreement between the government and those people. And because the arrangement was not so, now the people boss went back. So I don't know what is the lie that they are saying that government lie.
Thank you, my brother. You make your point already. Thank you. 086-02-1302. 077825-5050. You can call. I think this person my last. Hello?
Hello?
Your name, where you come from?
I got from Bushel Island. This is Gary Dispo. How you doing?
I'm okay, Chief. Go ahead. I hear you.
I'd like to advance the point from the last caller before me. I don't know people understanding when they say government. They have something they call, I don't know their background, but the sector of management, you know who can approve it from the government? It has to be the sector of management. That is the NPE and the Ministry of Transport. When it comes to meet a deal for private-public partnership, it is government. Then the executive to the director of cabinet have to endorse it. Then you have government arrangement. Anybody can go bring, state can go bring buses, Kenya can go bring buses, even you here. Can go bring buses. You can buy railway. For you to be a government, sanction the sector management in that sector have to consummate a deal. So anyone can bring anything on trial on that government officially. I just explained the sector management that inculcate that particular category to formulate and resolve a deal that is government approved for public. Anybody can come with a private buses you come and you do your trial and you go across the board. But the sector management of course in as much nobody that's not government.
Thank you.
It can't be the Minister of State that bring it out government. The Minister of State not government, but they're not government. The sector management has to approve and endorse a deal. Then it is government sanction back by the company. Then you go into the public-private partnership.
Thank you, my brother. You make your point, Westy.
Thank you. Thank you for following the show. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Steve, it's all yours this year.
Thank you so much. Before the chairman comes in, Emmanuel Yato comes in, let me say to the last caller, in as much as I don't want to react to anybody, I want to appreciate all the caller, including him. I want to say to the last caller, please stop. Please. Please stop, my brother. Let us, sometimes we don't want to, Steve said, sometimes we don't want to criticize government, or we don't want to make it a certain way the rules run away. My brother, please stop. We're not fools. Maybe you understand government in your head a different way. The people that presented a boss and land up minister in there, where are they from? They're from heaven? Where are they from? They're from heaven? The president's senior advisor, Minister of State was there. And you want to lecture us? You're not ready yet. You are one of the serious problems. You yourself not ready yet. You're not ready to address serious issues and be fair and say the government screw up and tell them to do better. That's what you need to be doing. But shamelessly, you want to kind of talk about private organization can bring the private organization. Okay, send a private organization will bring it in, like, bro. Why the government took credit for it? They force it on them. Why did the government take credit for it? Why the NTA announced themselves? Why? Brother, I mean, you're not, sometimes you don't understand yourself. You're not dealing with Mumune. You're not dealing with your average people. When we come on the show, we don't leave our homes to just sit and talk things that we don't know. Or to can say, oh, we'll go back to Joseph Waka, or we'll go back to Unity Party led government, or we'll go after Jowia, or we'll go after Cummings, or Tiawan. That's not an issue. The issue here is we study this thing critically. We stay up late at night. We interact with people that don't like us, people that like us, so that we can gather information to present to the public. You think that your campo father on my phone and go distract? You think that it will on? You better read yourself real well, my brother. You're not ready yet. By the way, Chairman, I hear from you. Then I'll take 1 or 2 calls from the end. Chairman, I hear from you, please.
It's really true that God does not send a leader from another country. The leader comes from within the people. And until Liberians realize that we have failed as a people, we will not get the kind of leader we want. Oh man, everybody will blame somebody else rather than themselves. We have 20 people in the race, 20. The 2 worst persons that one we selected. Don't you think that we could have said, let's try somebody else based on their personal record? George Weah was a senator for 3 years. He took all the bribes. He took all of the benefits without regard to for his people. Joseph Boakai was in being not only being the agriculture minister, LPRC, LPMC, he was vice president for 12 years. He had a record. And we jumped over them and we went to take a guy like Tiawon Gongo that would have made a difference because of his ideology. A person like Cummings that have a stellar personal record. That you said, let me try him. So I understand that color. Few people, less than 1% of the people enjoy. They have privileged society, privileged positions in society, and you don't expect them to just give it up. So yes, they will pay somebody to call and say, Steve, you're the problem. He will not address the issue.
Yep.
The PCC law says that the government cannot buy used stuff. So the buses are used. That's one violation. When you say private-public partnership, there's an arrangement. There's something rating. Okay, where is that document? They'll say, oh, yes, the Ghanaians are coming in, they're bringing buses. Oh, by the way, we'll give them this route from Buchanan to Monrovia, from Monrovia to Ganta. Okay, they will not do this. That's what they call definition of private partnership. That means you can share, I can share. When you say private, the government's investing something in that venture, and they're investing. What is the government investing? He can't tell you. But, oh man, even the devil has some angels. When God sent the devil down, it dropped a couple of angels. And Milton will know God, he pastor. Okay? The devil has angels. And that's the only problem about Liberia, that people pick their own devils. And they try to go and make us to believe that the lesser of two evils are the best. Well, we have to fight back. And we can do that through information. Informing our people. Because, oh man, the truth, crushed down, shall rise again. You can't look. The boss is the boss. It's a Ghanaian boss. It didn't come from Brazil. I don't care how you spin it. That boss came from Ghana. Oh, by the way, it's not even a new boss, an old boss that was spray painted. So I don't care how you turn it around. It's still not a new boss from Brazil. It came from Ghana. Liberia has a port. Ghana has a port. Why would a Brazilian send it to Ghana and then drive it from Ghana to Liberia? Does that make sense to you? If it was a new boss? No, it's not a new boss. So they can spin what's away. If you tell me that the transport minister was not in the know, I will believe that. The MTA may not have been in the know. I can also believe that because the folks around Joseph Boakai, with his acquiescence, he has complete information. The man was upstairs. The Mandela Cooper said, oh, by the way, he wanted to come down, but he was in a meeting. They drove the bus into the mansion. The first time in the history, you also saw them. The Indians were donated the bus to George Weah. Did they drive it into the mansion compound?
No, they want somebody who would not put $5 or $2 in a car won't gonna ledger me. You serious? You ready, my brother? Anyway, Chairman, let's take a call here really quick. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from, please? Hello, caller. I think the caller held on for a while, so hold on 1 second. Let me reconnect this caller. Yeah, Chairman, that somebody won't gonna lecture us that. Yeah, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from, please?
Good. Yes, Steve.
Yeah, go ahead. We can hear you.
Yeah, Steve, good afternoon, man. Good afternoon to Mong and the guys in Liberia, and then good afternoon to your studio guest. Listen, guys, the issue about the issue about the situation in the bus thing is an interesting thing, but you talk about the security situation in Liberia currently, and it's very cardinal, because what is happening over there with regards to the behavior of Mark Jabates and others is very stuff that people need to pay keen attention to, because that is a draconian behavior, and it's just equivalent to the heydays of the military in Liberia. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're gonna have a minister or an assistant minister reading the corridors of the country, inciting local government authority to tell people that they're going to start literally attacking people for their views. By the way, I'm not in any support of Yeke Columbus behavior, and I will not condone the behavior of anybody insulting public official. But what Representative Yeke is addressing, those are prevalent issues. They are legitimate issues that needs a voice, and he's adding his voice to it. He's at liberty to do so. But for you to have a local authority overzealous people, I would classify it either the superintendent Bomi or the superintendent Kipman County. All they are protecting is power. The desperation of power is what they are protecting in our place. And they talk about anybody go over there, they're going to go after them. That's ridiculous. And it needs to be emphasized.
Thank you.
It really needs to be emphasized.
You know, tomorrow,
yes.
Tomorrow, I know today we had to make sure we play this and go through this in the show. But tomorrow we'll play Mark Jabate. We have the videos. We'll play Mark Jabate's behavior and action.
Because I can tell you, Steve,
so that we can discuss it. We have to discuss it.
This in our country, what happened over there that some of us live to see is reminiscent of that right now. The kind of threat that emanating for that western region of Liberia. So it needs to be spoken about. But thank God that you guys are going to address it on a particular forum. Who is Mike Jabate? He's an urban, like you stated. People are flooded all the way in Morocco. And they say urban, they say assistant minister of rural affairs, so urban affairs. It's misplaced.
Thank you. We'll definitely, I beg you, definitely we'll be on tomorrow for that whole situation with Yeke. Today we just dedicated to the show, to the bosses issue. Yes, caller, where are you calling from? What's your name? Where are you calling from, please?
This is the undercover citizen calling from Minnesota. How are you?
Yes, undercover citizen calling from Minnesota. Go ahead.
Yeah. You know, I tend to agree with almost all of what you guys said, but there's one problem that I'm having with the newscaster from Ghana. So I am a Ghanaian Liberian myself. So in as much as I love the criticism, but I would actually find for another national to insult our president. When we call our president, that is our president. But for another national on another network, all right, to just insult the president like that, I don't think I don't think that was right. And I think
so Ben, what was the insult? What was the insult that he what was the insult?
Look, here's the first thing is that he's making they are all just bro accusations. He's not putting down anything tangible.
What was the insult? We'll get to the accusation.
So all the entire government to say that the government stole, that's an insult.
So wait now, because we got to be clear on some of these things.
Yeah.
So wait now. You are saying because he said the government is corrupt, that means he insulted them?
No, he said they stole their bosses.
Didn't they steal the bosses?
No, that's come on.
I mean, answer the question. Didn't they steal the bosses?
No.
Do you have proof that they never stole the bosses?
I don't have proof.
Okay, so then wait now, Ben. Ben, let's take it easy now. Let's take it easy.
Yeah.
Because some of you can look for everything to argue. Some things that you don't argue about it. You have an opinion. You're entitled to your opinion.
Thank you.
But at the same time, you can make your opinion something to come and argue and distort the conversation, or just because you won't partake in the conversation. So you are saying you have a disagreement with him because he made an accusation. You are also making an accusation without any fact here that that the government did not steal. Yours is an accusation. So there is no insult here when somebody says somebody stole. Saying somebody can steal and not insult. No, I want to be clear on that.
Let me tell you why. The Liberian government said they were bringing buses to Liberia, and they brought 2 buses, and after if everything goes through, they will have other ones to come. That's the Liberian government position. It's not a lie. That's what it said. That's our government.
Okay, so this journalist is saying, this journalist was clear and said that is not true. That is a lie. They never secure. Listen now, the government of Liberia never provided any evidence. No evidence, no documentary evidence, nothing. So you take the word for it as opposed to someone who in Ghana. So you took the Liberian government word to be fact. That's what you're taking.
So Steve,
so I want to say to you, since we still have time with you for the next few seconds, could you please take back the issue that you said that the man insulted the Liberian government, because that's not an insult?
To say that the Liberian government stole, that's an insult to the government. And let me tell you why, Steve. Let me tell you why. Because I am profuse critic of this government, and I accept it because I'm a Liberian. I have all those rights to say that to my president when I know he's doing anything wrong. If we remove Braga from the picture tomorrow and there's another president, can we stay here tomorrow and allow another station from another country to insult our president? Is that what we want to agree with?
First of all, don't generalize. First of all, Ben, I'll hold you on for the next. I'll hold you on for the. You got a few more seconds. First of all, let me disagree with this foolish idea you and other people passing around with, that when people steal and you say they stole, that means you insult them. It's foolish, it's childish, and I don't think it's funny. We're having a national conversation on national radio. This is not a funny talk. This is not me and you talking behind the horse as friends. I don't play. Listen. I listen to you. I don't play games. I don't play games with certain things. These people are stealing. They're a bunch of criminals. They are stealing. It doesn't matter who says it. You don't have to be Liberian to call row. So this foolish idea that somebody call the government stealing and you stay there insulting the government, but you call George Weah a rogue before, you don't have no proof of George Weah stealing, so you are insulting George Weah when you call him a rogue? So we should use one standard for another group of people?
That proves that the government was involved into corruption.
Okay, thank you. Okay, do you think Joseph Boakai is involved with corruption? Joseph Boakai government?
Oh, that's my assumption. But
do you think Joseph Boakai government is involved with corruption? Yes or no?
My assumption is yes.
Okay.
I don't have any tangible.
All right, thank you. We'll have to let you go. We got a few more callers on, then we'll Chairman will call you on.
Just before the caller comes in, you see why Liberia is suffering? Ben is an educated person and he can think this way. Can you imagine the average person in the interior? How do you want him to think?
No, he thinks everything I play and he thinks this is a joking thing. He thinks he might come on the show to argue about unnecessary things. The way he tries to argue about everything. Even when it makes sense, he thinks that when he argues, it provides validation to him or it makes him important. There's some things you don't argue about, especially when you're arguing to make yourself a little stupid, because there is no argument here. There is no argument here, and not everything you can joke with. You know, I have a classmate who came on my post, and then he sent me a message in my inbox. Oh, my man, we're just joking. I told him, I said, I don't joke. When people's life are at stake and people are suffering, you want joke? Go find something else to joke with. When I'm discussing Liberian politics, I'm not in joking business. I'm not into joking business, especially when I'm dealing with criminals, because they will eat the fabric of the country. People suffer, people get killed, people get hurt. So I don't joke with certain things. And if you think you are going to come in public because we cool and you want joke and you want to do, I don't joke. That will check you real quick because I don't play like that. You want for to play? Let's play on different things. Let's lecture and joke on different things. Serious business, let's get serious.
But
the Liberians who are suffering.
Steve,
we need to be serious about it.
Steve,
yeah, go ahead before I take this call.
The qualification that Boakai brought to the table was that he was experienced, he loved Liberia, he think Liberia, and therefore the lives are going to be better. We are even obligated to be more critical of Boakai than even George Weah.
Exactly.
Okay, George, look, this job here, the old man will retire, park in the garage. He the one that pushed that car outside the garage, say, I want to be on the racetrack.
Right.
Joseph Boakai was collecting, and according to him, $13,000, which I don't believe. Government benefits. He got a brand new car that cost almost $190,000. Okay, he got food, he got gasoline. Nobody forced him to take this job. Remember? So therefore, if he made promises, look, man, I've been watching Kenya for the last week, and I said, if Liberia would just be 10% what the Kenyans are, that country will be better.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Who came from America with the accolades, and look what the people are doing. So you lied to us. You lied to us. You said you're going to make our life better. Now you're putting taxes on bread and oil, and the rich people are going. Why do you think that we have a right to question Boakai because of his promises?
Chairman, let me squeeze the caller in real quick. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from, please?
Hey, Moses, this Lofa.
Yeah, Lofa.
You already responded to the Benjamin.
Remember, why you call it different no more? Man, I thought you said the different no more thing and confuse me, bro. What your problem?
Benjamin, Moses, man, your problem is your problem. Deal with that. Let me address Benjamin real quick and get up and let other people call him. No, Moses, seriously, I really wanted to respond to Ben, but you did already. So I would just tell Benjamin this. Ben, the man insulted our president. Go do your own live podcast and insult Ghana president too. 50-50. We even don't worry about how we the Liberian, the original Liberian. You have Liberian. Don't worry about it. We're not mad. Don't take it personal, right? This nonsense here about who doing this, who doing that. It don't make no sense. The man giving you information for your own benefit. You talking about he's not a Liberian. He should not insult our president. But you can insult your own president. It's almost like a child telling another kid outside the house, "Don't call my mom." But the child is always insulting his or her mother, and then you say it's okay. How logical is that?
To be honest with you, I can say, and I'll say on the show, maybe that Sekou will be taking Ben's call because I don't play with certain things. I'm very serious.
But Moses,
because when you come in public, when you want to play jokes, no, he's at liberty to call, but also I'm at liberty to take a call now because all I'll be thinking in my head that when he will call to make jokes, and I'm not about jokes. I don't sit behind this computer here for 2 hours to can't joke. No, I get time where I can joke. I get time where I can be serious. When I talk Liberia business, I'm serious about Liberia business. So I don't care who you are. When you call, let's discuss the issue and start the jokes.
No, but
yeah. Also, if you will be joking, then I'm not saying you're a joker. When you call the next time, I'm not answering joker, then call. When you call me after the show, then we'll discuss. Me now,
I understand where you're coming from. My only suggestion is tell Benjamin, let him go and cause the Ghanaian president to we'll tear him up. We'll tear him up and say thank you.
Calling somebody a road is not an insult, Lofa.
It's not. No, it's not. But it's not. Benjamin wants, sometimes fans love to be controversial, and that's him. That's just him. You can't take that away from him because, again, but at the end of the day, it was a great show. And like I said earlier, hey, you guys exposed the lies in this government. And I think we should continue to do these things because these things impact the decision making of our people. I know Chairman Yato is on the phone. I suggested to Chairman Yato on a platform by his campaign, but Chairman Yato said technology will not impact any decision in Liberia. And I'm surprised that Chairman Yato is not buying into the idea of having to, support a platform and make sure that the voices of people are heard on the radios and other things. When I suggested to him, I said, let us make the message known to the people in Liberia, in Riverside County, so that the people can understand. He said, no, I'm on ground. Now he's coming back to the realization that, yes, the social media, the media in itself in general impacts or will influence decision. But it's good. Good thing that you realize is the mistake or the idea that will actually impact decision. And, let us continue to work towards moving Liberia forward as compared to keeping us static in a position where we are today, because we're not getting anywhere with this whole thing about thieves having to serve the people of Riverside County. It hurt me to know that the people of Riverside County will let go a good man in Mano Yato and take a thief in the elephant who is now serving as their representative. It hurt me, but at the same time, sometimes leaders must learn to listen and take advice. Thank you, Steve, for having me on.
Thank you, Lofa. Let's have the chairman react, and then we'll call it a day. We'll be on the hour mark. Tomorrow we'll be on. We'll talk about the Yege case and what Mark Chalate and the government by extension is doing. We'll bring it to light so that we can know who are creating problems and trouble in the country ahead of time. Chairman, let's hear from you really quick, and also your parting comment for today. But definitely the idea, you called me the other time we're speaking, but I went somewhere, so hopefully we can talk beyond closed door and then we can find a time or a day to be able to push this idea quickly to the general public and get it on, because we're starting July by tomorrow. So I think it will be good for the kickstart. I recommend we kickstart on on this time or on this day. Chairman, what is your partner comment and what say you for today?
And I'm thankful for Lofa bringing it up because it fits right within my purpose of being here today. I was not against Lofa or anybody else talking about issues from River Cess. I just said that the most effective, look, in campaigns, Steve, there are two prompt attacks, and we prove it through the Dillon campaign. You need a massive awareness, but you also need funding. We drew up the first senatorial roadmap to the ballot counting, where we really made ballot counting a science. It was not even implemented. Lofa, we can talk as much as we want to talk. This radio that we have today is not free. So if I just went to the internet, where less than 1% of those in River Cess really do listen to the internet, it will not be effective. If I went to the radio, I can get at least 50% of the people. Then if I went door to door, I can get 90% of the people. My plea to you is that the reason why we succeeded in 2019 and 2020 was that we're unified as an opposition for a common cause. We need to find the good people among us to bring forth that unification that we need to give our people the right information. Our people over time, in the next 5 years, if we keep saying these things and pointing out with facts, not innuendos, not hearsay, but the fact is, look, these buses came from Ghana, it didn't come from Brazil. It's a fact. So UP will have to counter that. My plea to you is that we need to form a common ground, and we can start. SKTV, your platform is a very good platform. In the future, we may want to consolidate everybody under one umbrella, but right now we can support all the platforms. And I'm pledging today, Steve, that I will donate my $50, and I know at least 10 other persons that can give $50 a piece to all SKTV. And I'm challenging about 100 Liberians. Only $50 for those who can drink, those who can smoke. That's just 1 week. Give it to a good cause. Because our people, if they have the wrong information, remember now, if we are not careful, we are going to have the same, when we say the same thing, because you will have reincarnation of the Weah administration. Well, you heard Weah say that, oh, he was a standout in COVID. Steve, do you know when I was in Liberia COVID, I tried to travel 2 times. Do you know, although I have 5 shots from the US, do you know that the George Weah administration, because they wanted that $150, they told me that I was positive 2 times in a row for COVID. I was positive two times in a row. The 3rd time when I threatened to rage hell because I was not going to pay another $150, all of a sudden I passed. I had no symptoms. I didn't go to the hospital. Okay, I have 5 shots, all the COVID shots, and yet still I was positive. Look, we put people that have changed our lives. The Constitution of Liberia in the preamble says, because we want good government, we bring people. We elect people. And if those people become destructive to our end, we have the right to remove them. We can remove them through several means. We can impeach them, or we can go to the ballot box. I'm saying there will come a time where the 10,000 people per county will have to come together and say, "Oh, we don't want Joseph Boakai because he's detrimental to our survival." I want to say that in 2029, we'll say, look, we said to you guys, we don't want George Weah. We rejected George Weah for a reason, because he was bad in governance. He was corrupt. Weah went more than 48 days to watch a football game for his son on government money. His son is not playing. He was expelled from this gone game. He didn't pay his own money, though. He didn't charter a plane with Calasco, everybody else to go. We are not comparing the lesser of 2 evils. We are saying that Liberians must have the facts so that in 2029, we put someone there that has demonstrated in their own lives that they can manage their own affairs. So, Steve, my reason for coming and I'm landing on this is that I want for us to challenge ourselves that from now on we need to find, and we need to have a meeting and raise money, because in every campaign, the breast milk, like my friend Prince would say, the breast milk of politics is money. Without money, you can't do nothing. You got to pay for that airtime. Milborn got to be able to pay his way to go home. goes when he goes about that 3 hours. So I want to say thank you for this opportunity. I will try to intermittently come every weekend to elaborate on the need, but I need to help organize this information place. What I call the fact that we need must come through SKTV. So thanks a lot for the time, and I'll see you next week.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you so much. I will be calling you so that we can talk. And sorry, I have not returned your call. I will be calling the Chairman. Folks, we are turning off the camera very soon, putting the curtains up and the blinds. I just want to say this to everyone. There's time for everything. There's place for everything. Tomorrow we'll be on. We got the videos from bombing. We'll speak about much about that. Some people say, oh, you're not relevant, you're not me. No, we have to. We have to. You don't overlook anything when it comes to politics. Don't overlook anybody. You don't know the conversations that they having behind closed doors. You don't know what they can do. We'll speak about it. And we'll make sure we put him on notice and let him know what's up. If he chooses to listen, fine. If he chooses not, fine. But we'll have to make sure we call those people out who want to create problem in the country. The same way how we told Jefferson Kochi to slow down, he didn't slow down. To the Liberian people listening, your government is a criminal government. Your government is a lying government. Your government is a crook government and a corrupt, inept, and ineptitude government that the government will have on him, starting from Joseph Boakai. I don't care how you feel about how I say it, what I say. I will continue to say it the way I say it. And if you think in your mind, if you ever think in your head that I will change the way I speak or the way I speak to criminals or call criminals, you really got to go back and rethink. I will never. The only way I will speak to them in an honorable way if they change their criminality and stop the suffering on our people. But as long as they continue to steal, I will use descriptive adjectives such as criminals, crooks, and liars. They're not insult, they're not curse. If you can't speak English, you can't understand English, and you take it because I'm not responsible for your deficit in English. That's not my responsibility. That's not my responsibility. You will accept it the way I say it. You will hear it the way I say it. It may you fair. Turn off your TV, turn off your stuff, and just leave it alone. But to say I'm going to sit there and say, the papa, he's wise, and everybody that behind him, and the people that were behind him, you know that I don't do that. I don't make excuse for no one. I don't lie for no one. I'm not the kind. So I will talk it like this, and I will continue to have the conversation like this. The government is exposed again. Tomorrow we'll also talk about the yellow machine based on the information that we are getting. But we'll give the government an opportunity to come out and talk the truth about the yellow machines. But I know it's not in them to do what is right, to say the truth. It's not. And if you think this is not the right thing to do, if you think we're lying, go back and go listen to the Ghanaian guy. Everything we are saying practically to the young people, y'all wake up. Joseph Boakai got nothing to lose. Oh. Joseph Boakai got nothing to lose. Joseph Boakai can throw that country back 10 more years that you will affect. Joseph Boakai is on departure. He ain't got nothing to lose. Let me tell you right now, that us, for the next few years, few decades, that we don't know how to face this mess. So we must hold Joseph Boakai feet to the fire to do what is right. He will do what is right before he leave this world. He will do it. If he doesn't do it, we'll continue to expose him for the criminal he is, and the liar and the crook he is. We'll continue to do that. The day Joseph Boakai changes, you will not hear me calling him criminal or crook or liar again. No, you are not. You are not. Until then, we inside. If you think the thing what I say, I'm not saying it diplomatically, I'm not politically correct, the way you can say it, the way you can talk it, that is your business. I don't speak like you. I will not speak like you. I will not talk like you. I don't even aspire to talk like you. I don't want to talk like you. I don't want to speak like you. Because the way you've been talking, the way you've been speaking, is been in a punk way. You've been aiding and abetting criminal then. And I don't own that thing with you. I don't play diplomacy with criminal people who kill, who their decisions, their behavior lead to people's death, people's suffering. And me and this old guy can't be talking about, Tita, how you talking to the pape? Tita, how you talking? First of all, when you became president, no pape bene. Government don't see age. That's why I don't believe in old president or new president. President are president. So if you think you old, go sit down and mind your grandchildren. When you can't in politics, we will hold you with the same standard, hold you accountable the same way. If Alexander Cummings become president and he misbehaves, I will call him the same way I call him Joseph Boakai. What didn't concern me? What didn't concern me? What is so as be worried about? You so steal then I get you different title? You so be a rogue. Then I say, oh, you know the man embezzle. We're not talking about embezzle. We're country people children. We can talk in the raw way. We can say it the way it is. So if you don't want me to call you a crook or a criminal, stop behaving crooked. Stop behaving like a criminal. That is my message to you guys. That being said, have a good Sunday. Happy new month. Tomorrow we'll officially bring a new month. Let's have a good Sunday. Thank you. Thanks to our supporters, our listeners, and our viewers. That's how we call it a day.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the